I want to say thank you guys for coming out tonight. This is so special to me. This means everything to me. Like, I'm very thankful.
Your album is amazing.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Remind me the name. What's it called again?
Wilma.
Wilma, which is your daughter's name. Okay, you want to talk a little bit about Wilma, how it came about, the idea, and you deciding to name your album after your daughter?
Yeah, I was working on the album, and that was before she came into this world, and when she came, everything changed. The whole vibe, the whole music, the mind and everything changed, and I just figured that there was growth, there was happiness, more happiness, and I said, no, this is a blessing. And the meaning of her name, Wilma, is famous. And this is me praying. I want fame that comes with love, because she's loved. She's literally loved by everyone. So my prayer is to be famous and beloved.
There's a lot of fathers who, by the time they have babies, they say, life has changed, things have changed. The same way you say it. What really changes when an artist has a baby, really? Or you, when you had a baby, what exactly really changed?
Yeah, I don't really know about other people, but for myself, I've grown from a boy to a man. I'm happier. I drink a lot of water now. And I mind my business. Now it's more about direction, because direction is a speed. The new speed is direction, So for me, things have changed from big to bigger in my eyes. If I was happy before, now I'm happier,
But there's so many places you could have launched your album. I mean, to begin with, most artists want to launch their albums in their countries. But you are doing it in Kenya. Why Kenya?
Yeah, I'm an African artist, So we just have to touch base everywhere. We're coming to Tanzania as well. So get ready. We did Lagos, we did Ghana, we just finished Kenya. I think it's very important to carry everybody along, from the media to the fans to the stakeholders, to make them understand your direction. Like I said, that's the new speed. Just to make them have a sense of belonging about the brand. So I think that is what I'm trying to do in my own little way.
So it's basically an album tour. You're launching the album in different countries.
Just going about telling people there's a new Patoranking album.
Anything you want to tell people that's personal about this album?
Yeah, for me, I just think everybody needs to listen to the music. Go get the album. Listen to the music from track 1 to track 12. Listen to the lyrics of the music. Listen to the production, the mix. And listen to it again. Then tell somebody else to listen. Then that person should tell another person.
That reminds me, you were talking today and talking about how many collabos you've done. How many did you?
No. For now, I can't even count. Then when I was still on the ground, I was saying before I had a big song, before I had my first hit song in Nigeria. I remember I had about 115 on the ground with different people, because I was walking there with different people on the ground.
Why? Why were you doing that? Because as usually an artist just goes and probably have a track out, aims for a bigger person to have a track with them. Why were you doing a lot of music with your fellow, by then, undergrounds?
Yeah, then, I do dancehall, and dancehall is a big commodity. Everybody wants that touch of dancehall in their music. So I was very different from everybody. Everybody want to feature Patoranking. Underground, underground then, before I had my first song called Alubarika. So, I remember moving from, in Nigeria, we have states, and then you have local government areas. So I remember moving from different local government areas in Lagos, and I was working with different artists in different areas. That was part of the work. You have to do it. You have to. I believe if I did not go through that phase in life, maybe there won't be now.
And how long did you have to work up until you finally now, make money out of your job?
Long, 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 long,
Like how many years?
long. I remember the first time I went to the studio was 2006. So from 2007, I was already recording with people, and my big break, the big break came in 2013. So that was roughly about 7 years,
Nothing.
of working.
I mean, no money. Just you work and you work and you work. And what was your first highest paid amount in a show where you did a show and you got money and it wasn't that much, but you were like, oh my god, I actually made this.
I can't remember, but I think when I started performing, when I had a big song, I knew I started having bookings. The first time I had a booking, I was like, "Are you sure they want to book us? They'll pay us," But I can't. I don't think I can remember.
But around roughly.
No, about maybe $700.
$700 was your first like big paycheck.
I can't put my head to it
Approximately.
exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, at least you're making money and, making moves out of it now. So to our last thing I'd really like to talk about. Right now we have something in Eastern Africa. You come here a lot, you invest here, you put a lot of energy into people understanding you in these sides. And we have something called East Africa's Got Talent, which Got Talent. It's the biggest talent show in the world. What is your opinion? Are you happy that it's coming to East Africa? Do they have Got Talent in Nigeria, by the way?
I think we once had one. Nigerian Got Talent, yeah. So for me, it's a good platform. It's a good one because it's not just about music. We have people that are talented in different ways, and the reason you don't get to hear about them is because there's no platform or opportunity to showcase what they have. So with something like this, it's a very good initiative, and I endorse it.
And I know you're an ambassador for black people, Africans in general. So does this add up to that? Do you feel like Africa is going to be more visible now that we have these big platforms coming at us?
It's a big plus. Yes, I do. It's a big plus, and I'm in support of it.